Right. Yeah. Let me actually make sure that I can actually see the good old audience. All right. I think we're good to go. Oh, Jesus. What is this frame rate? God damn, that's clunky. I hope I'm not gonna need to reset again.
Show him how Ifreed's crew can sail.
God, this is abysmal frame rate. Sorry about that. Hopefully, this is a big area. So our current objective is foil and ambush. You might be wondering why I don't play as the main character Velvet when I have a tendency to play as the main character in any given game. And that is solely because of the reason that this is a New Game Plus run. And after playing through the entire game the first time over as Velvet, while she is super fun to play as,
your style is really
I really think that this is a great opportunity, since I know the ins and outs of the game a bit more than others.
Not worth my time.
A good opportunity to play as the other characters. I did it a little bit in Tales of Vesperia. Like in Tales of Berseria,
if you want to live, get out of my way.
It's like I played a little bit in Tales of Vesperia as other characters, finding a general preference in playstyle to with Judith in that game.
Not worth my time.
I think Velvet is pretty fun to play as, generally speaking. But I'm also finding that Ison is a bit up my alley. Now that I'm giving more time to other characters.
Nothing can stop these fists.
Simply, like, not... Here's the thing, in this game, every character has a gimmick that makes them real fun. They're not just built slightly differently in terms of what arts that they come built with, like pre-established arts in the series that they have. They have entirely like side gimmicks and mechanics, like for what you're seeing right now, Ison. He really is like, he's really good at punishing things that get stunned or knocked down. Making him kind of like a good finisher to either a combo or just a weak enemy. So he like really capitalizes on weak characters. Laphicet is just generally a good support character. Rokuro is good in 1v1s, like in duels.
I'll finish this now.
Got a risky encounter. And Velvet is just a combo master. Like, she has a playstyle that I would... Like, I would play a shit ton of as well. And I'll probably go back to playing as her eventually, because she is very fun to play, because her entire thing is combos. That's kind of why I like playing Judith. Is that if there's one thing that... If there's one thing Velvet can do, that is crazy combo length. Simply because Theronization can chain super, like, almost unreasonably easy.
Nothing can stop these fists.
Like, it's unreasonably easy how, like, it's just like how easy it is to combo as Velvet, because she can simply Therionize and basically reset the combo while still counting as a singular combo if you press the command just right. Which essentially one use of Theronization will double your combo, and then if you catch the enemy as they're landing from the knockback of your attack, you can continue the combo even further with another Theronization. So as long as you have the souls, you can have easily an infinite hit combo with Velvet. With her being the main character, it makes sense that they make her the easiest one to use. Because she does work so good with combos, you know, that is fun. Rokuro feels a little bit harder to use. Aizen is also fairly simple. That's why I kind of...
If you want to live, get out of my way.
I'm trying to talk and focus at the same time. But yeah. Good old Aizen. He's also a fairly simple character to use, just on the basis that, well, he is and he isn't, because he's a bruiser type character, like he's very physical in some regards, he is also a caster. He is almost exclusively a combat caster. His healing is ass, especially on harder difficulties.
Hey, get out of our way. That's there. That's our food.
Oh. I had my hand off the controller. They just got drop kicked through their body.
I guess that's why they needed us to stop the attack.
They got the Goku versus
Looks like they
okay,
ran off.
that's I could probably think of a different example, because that was a headbutt in that. I was gonna say
this stuff.
Goku
Medicine.
fucking
Cathedral
vibe
seal.
checking King Piccolo Sr. treatment, but
That scarf, did that belong to the attackers?
Yeah, all three were wearing them. Does it mean something?
yeah, they're Bloods.
They were just demons. Aggressive ones who attacked the innocent.
They were a gang.
We finished all the jobs. Let's get back to the old lady's tavern. You sure do like that Mabo curry.
Do I?
Don't ask me.
You didn't think it was tasty, Velvet?
Couldn't tell you.
Huh?
Food doesn't hold any flavor for her. According to Velvet, she can never feel sated. The only thing she can taste is blood.
Oh, I see.
That said, is there different tastes of blood for her? Because I
What's
know
the
for
matter?
me,
You're gloomier than usual.
Am I actually useful?
you're the healer, Laffy
You can
said.
cut down any enemy, and Eisen can beat them up. Velvet is strong and can eat anything. But I'm not good at fighting, and apparently I'm always gloomy.
Is that what's bothering you?
In a fight, offense alone isn't everything. Hurting your foes means nothing if you don't live to tell the tale afterwards. Your healing arts are what let us always fight at our best.
He's right. Compared to dead weight like Magulu, you're plenty helpful out there.
Only compared to Magilu?
I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying she never helped at all.
You're not going to grow overnight. Be patient. You've
I
only just been set free. That you've even managed to keep up with us this far is a feat.
I
in and of
like
itself.
Eisen.
Strength
'Cause
comes
he's-
by continually improving your mind and body. Keep your spirits up and keep working at it. You'll get there before you know it.
I will?
The drive to improve is what's important.
Like, I like how Eisen and Rokuro interact with Laffy said. It's like, yeah, it's like, Velvet's thing is endearing because she treats him like her little brother, in some senses. It's like, sure, you could go up, look at that, and go like, that's endearing. But, on the other end of the spectrum, I really like the weird mentoring those two do. What was I talking about? I got distracted by the cutscene. Or a little skit. And I think before everything I was talking about how shit Eisen's healing is. It's like where he's borderline. It sometimes feels like a waste of a move slot, which I might trade it out.
By the way, those folks we just passed were talking about us.
What were they saying?
They were warning each other to be careful, talking about the demons that burned down Helives and destroyed the Seagate Fortress being near the capital.
Considering how bold we've been, everyone's still fairly calm about it.
We'll be famous soon enough once we kill the world's savior.
Sounds like that could get fun.
Fun? Why?
The people trying to capture us will put prices on our heads and put up wanted posters everywhere. Depending on who draws the likenesses, each portrait can look completely different. You know what I'm talking about, right, Eisen?
Aye. I've seen dozens of pictures of myself. Some make me a monster, others make me a handsome youth. It's fascinating, really.
I hope I get a poster soon.
Then do your best to really stir things up.
Right.
They're the
I'll
worst.
Start everything up good.
They're the worst influence. They are simultaneously the best and worst influence. for Laffy said. Because on one hand of the spectrum is like they care, they take care of the little guy. It's like, don't worry, you'll improve, you'll get better. On the other end of the spectrum, alright. Come on, kid, let's get some wanted posters made of us. Yeah. I think out of all the characters, my least favorite to use is going to be the last one we obtain, so I won't tell you about them now. but there are 6 characters. The last one, ironically, normally it's like, the best, save the best for last. Well, I don't think the character itself is shit. They, as a playing as them, not good.
Welcome back. That must have been hard work. How does marble curry sound to you? I also have our specialty peach pie on hand.
We had a deal. Spill it.
Shepherd Artorias has gone north, up the Danan Highway, at the Abbey's newest temple, the Empyrean's throne. He is expected to be there for a while.
Are they relocating there?
I wonder what the role of the guy
In a
right
sense,
next to
yes.
her is.
They're holding a
Like, is he
ritual to
just
move
a
the seat of
barkeep?
The Empyrean in Nominat.
You know me not. In other words, the Abbey's new god.
It is a very serious affair, so I imagine Melchior will be there along with the other high exorcists.
Suits us fine.
I might even find him there.
That will do. Somewhere in there we'll find a chance to strike.
Perhaps, but be aware that security near the throne is on high alert.
We'll manage to get through.
No, you won't. Yeah,
You may
I have
be able
exactly
to
what I
fool
said.
the guards, but there's no tricking the barrier they've put up. They've used arts to erect a giant wall, keeping outsiders away.
But they have to get through themselves. That implies some sort of key, right?
Yes. In fact, one of our people is looking into that as we speak. However, I'm afraid...
It'll cost us.
You learn quickly. And here's the bill.
High Priest Gideon.
Okay, now we're really not being nice.
Consider it done.
Aren't you going to ask why you have to kill a high priest?
I imagine it's because he's the one controlling the nectar supply. The church is the sole producer and distributor of a highly addictive substance. They rake in huge profits, while the common man, along with your people, suffer for it. Does that cover it?
You noticed your tasks were related.
That was the real test, wasn't it?
And you passed. No matter how skilled you are, you have to know more than how to swing a sword to earn my trust.
Don't misunderstand my intentions. I'm willing to do anything, if it brings me to Artorias.
I do like that she
I ditched my scabbard long ago.
is, she does have
I see.
the capacity to
So
think.
you're the embodiment of a bare blade. A more
But on the flip
formal
side of
introduction is in
things,
order.
Till
I
the
am
end,
Tabitha Baskerville, leader of
Just-
the Bloodwing Butterflies.
I'm
just the
Velvet.
sheer essence
Tell me about the High Priest.
of violence.
Each
Yes,
evening,
I'm just
he
gonna.
prays for protection from calamity at the royal villa on the castle.
I'm half paying
grounds.
attention and getting distracted on my own words, but
Tradition holds that the high priest should be
very
alone for the
one-track
prayer.
minded towards murder.
That
That's
would
what
seem the
Velvet
best
is.
time to strike.
How do we get into the villa?
Which is kind of fun. I don't.
Carry this insignia with you, and allies of the Bloodwings will offer you their aid.
We'll hold up our
Like,
end.
I
Just
I
find
went
out
up and
about
made a
that key.
joke that this is the deviant art game, as I would call it, the deviant ROC
Are you okay?
Tales game.
It's nothing.
Like,
But you
Like, I've said that before,
I said it's
but
nothing.
Sneaking into the castle will be an all-night job.
I kind of
Let's
like
take
it.
this time to get
It
everything ready
actually
and then
is
rest
like
at
a
the
weird
tavern.
palate cleanser
Yeah.
from the other games. Like, it's also why I kind of like Yuri Lowell. He wasn't strictly at the same level as Velvet was, but having a character that wasn't pure good,
If nectar made from vermilion ore is so bad for your health that it was banned, why are they making it?
They make it because it was banned.
Huh?
Just because the powers that be say a rule is for the greater good, it doesn't mean that everyone will see eye to eye with them. If Tabitha's Mabo curry was outlawed, would you really be able to never eat it again?
I wouldn't like it, but if it's against the rules...
Well, you'll get hungry no matter what. People want what they want.
But anything forbidden is bound to be rare. And when things are rare, they become expensive.
So that's why people make it.
The world isn't a simple place. There's an underside to everything.
An underside?
Contract killers, secret weapons dealers, loan sharks that charge outrageous interest, pirates like me, the folks who offered us mooring for information, and the Gilded Hellevies are all part of it.
As are the people who dye chicks blue to sell them at a higher price. And the people who bet on alleyway bug fights. And they'll come to you with a smile, so you can't let your guard down if you want to stay safe.
What sorts of bugs do they make fight?
That's the part that got your attention?
yeah, I really think that as a protagonist, Velvet is kind of a palate cleanser. I would not want too many protagonists like her.
Take a look at this.
But the fact, it's like I think the thing that I think
Show 'em how I
the
freed-
thing that really makes her refreshing is the fact that there is not many protagonists in the Tales series that I've seen so far that have borderline a neutral to evil alignment that you root for. Devil wings. What the fuck did devil wings look like? Let's switch the hat. What devil wings? Got. Are the devil wings in the fuck they look like? Okay. Okay, let me just I want to know what the devil wings look like. That's really nice. I was expecting something a little bit more uniform or a little bit more like gray, or not gray, low contrast. I dig it. You need the 2 eye patches, so no, we're not putting them onto you. You need that outfit. We'll maybe find something for... Can't put it onto Velvet because I feel like she must have the sunglasses. Give her the same hat we gave Saray for way too long. Get clips. That'll bug me. You know what? Let's be funny. Let's give her dog ears. Yep. There you go. Give you the hat. But yeah, that's kind of why I generally like Velvet as a protagonist, is simply because it's a palate cleanser from so many pure good aligned characters.
You'll be alone at night. Rest up And talk to the tavern keep when you're
Because
ready.
a lot of
Guild.
protagonists in
Operates
the
this
series
tavern.
are
It's been that way for generations.
lawful
red
good
scarf
in
is a
nature.
symbol
You
of
have
the
Lloyd, you
blood-winged
have Berseria, you have
butterflies?
Emil,
Aye. You seem to
which
know
yes,
a lot.
Emil
Show that insignia
does
to a
operate
person
outside
in
the
a
law.
red scarf, and they'll help
You know,
out.
what Tails' character hasn't slightly. Forgot the name. It's the Xylia came. Like a lot of characters, or not Xylia, Graces. Like a lot of characters, have a generally lawful good alignment. In the Tail series, which is kind of why I like Velvet, who's more neutral on the neutral to evil spectrum. Does not give a shit about most other people's lives. In fact, I'd consider her an evil character. And then you have Yuri, who is chaotic good, and that's refreshing in its own
We know
way.
for a fact that Captain Eifried was on the prison island for a period of time. And it's true that Melchior took him away. However, I'm afraid that is where the trail grows cold.
In any case, we can be sure that the Abbey has him captive.
But what could they possibly want with him? If their aim is merely to fight piracy, they'd publicly execute him, or try to lure you out, would they not?
And yet they've done neither. Total silence.
I wonder... Could it be they want to get their hands on the relics some say Eifried brought back from the far continent?
The relic from across the sea? Have rumors of that strange thing been going around? It's possible. There was a certain relic that the captain was curiously taken with. Kept it safe.
What was it?
That's our business. I'll speak no more of it. But if that's truly what they're after, I highly doubt the village.
It might be useful to tell the
That's not
people
what they keep their
searching
torture
for your
opponents.
friend
Quite
clues to find him.
At any rate, I thank you for sharing what secrets you could.
I wish you the best of luck on your search for more information.
This is
More!
this is funny.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But I'm hungry. I'm so hungry.
If survival is at stake, an elder sister eating her brother before he inexorably wastes away is not outside the bounds of reason. You needn't hold
I
back.
know this is a dream construct,
Eat,
but
Lafayette.
what the fuck?
No.
What the fuck, Artorias? Dream Artorias.
The hell with you! You and your disgusting words!
Oh no.
What? Why?
You were shouting.
Be more careful around me. You know full well I'm a demon. I'm sorry.
Really make the boy sad.
Awake or asleep, it's all one long nightmare. Smashing objects together is destruction. Smashing feelings together is life. But objects, tools, so much easier to abuse and toss aside.
What does that mean?
It means break time is over. Time to get to work, sweetie.
Make the boy sad.
Good thing I showed up in time.
Don't tell me you're coming too.
Sojourn alongside the gloomy demon lady, and the exorcist controlling Bienfu is sure to appear. I told my own fortune, and there it was.
Do your fortunes actually hold water?
I've been in the castle before, you know. How useful to have Magilu along, they said in the future.
Get in my way, and I'll give you the boot.
It's the Viper's Nest. They're always watching.
Yes, but therein lie shadows too. Let's look for someone with a red scarf.
What you buying? Alright, now the most important items. Just gotta check stats. Gotta say boots. Yes. Before I start blowing all the money in my inventory on like shitty things, it might be useful to improve the equipment. There we go. Now I can go blow copious amounts of copious amount of money on basically food. Well, fuck it. We'll keep one of these because we might be able to turn it into something. Oh yeah, these are just worse. Yeah. Before we do anything crazy. It's only better by like a point. But it is generally better. Okay. I need gold scrap to improve that. Yeah, these make a calcite fragment. Oh yeah, I'm already maxed out on that. Take that for bronze scrap. There we go. Now we can there we have it. Materials. Get rid of that. Oh, fuck it. Ooh, I can only choose. one of these two. It's you. Oh shit. Don't have enough for that. Okay. That's that bookkeeping out of the way.
Let's see your papers. Checks out. This tunnel over here connects to the castle. It should put you inside the villa.
Watch your step, boy. There are giant crocodiles in those waters.
Crocodiles?
You've been fighting
Croc's
gorillas.
favorite meal is witches.
All right, onward and inward. Everyone but Magilu, tread carefully.
Some assassin's crew we are.
Asshole.
The Bloodwings are a serious organization. I'm impressed that they know about this entrance.
And they have agents on the inside to facilitate this little operation, too.
They must have branches working all over the Empire. They've probably even figured out how to get cats and dogs working for them.
Here's a juicy morsel about them. They make sure even their corpses go to good use.
They what?
Long ago, one of their agents stole into the castle. When the guards discovered him, they chased him to this very passage. He dove into the water to escape, and then... crunch! Ah! A crocodile devoured him in one massive bite. All that remained was his arm, bobbing to the surface. From this, 2 important facts were learned.
What were they?
First, they learned of the existence of this passage. Second, they could serve crocodile meat in town. Crocodile meat rubbed with human blood becomes tender and succulent, perfect for Mabo curry.
Then I ate...
If it's so tasty, I'll have to try it. Rubbed with the blood of a lying witch.
That would hit the spot, I think.
And it wouldn't even affect our combat strength.
Hey, the kid's a wreck. It was just a joke to help calm him down.
It was a joke?
Yeah, I totally made up that part about the crocodile. Mabo curry is actually made from man-eating catfish who...
Hit.
Let's keep moving.
Right.
I'll get you for this, witch killers!
They just throw. She just got fucking vibe checked into shit water.
Hey, look! The water level dropped.
You don't think there are any alligators down there, do you?
Okay, this is the path. This is the path more traveled, so let's go to the path least traveled. It has been like 6 months since I played this game. But that's fine. Look at those undead knights. Let's just
A pro worth killing.
There we go. I did not need to do that. But I saw my opportunity to ×2 combo with Aizen, and I might as well do it. Oh man. Hello there, camera. I think one thing about having an AI control Velvet is it's like having an AI control Velvet I don't know if the AI are really
unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Built for the mentality.
What'll it take to make you go all out?
Or like I don't really think AI really judge their health situation all that much, which is a little bit bad when playing as Velvet, because Velvet her main ability drains her HP gradually.
Scout ship setting sail.
Well, hello, nurse.
Are we ready for this?
Yes, we're ready for this. Let's chain as many of these fuckers together. There we go. Really fucked up my combo, but that's fine.
Another victory.
I felt real good about that, though. Got a lot of XP from that. We're like, fuck it, let's take on all the enemies here at the same time. Yeah. Come on, come on. Oh, let's chain you bastards together. Ah, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. Oh, well, fuck. Come on, I needed that. Nope. We're just doing some goddamn combos up in this.
I refuse to fall here.
Okay, we learned a new art. Let's see what it be. It has a chance to grant a soul. Oh. That might be better. Having an ability to gain back a bit of max stamina. Too slow, I say, before getting fucking 5 checked. What? Aim at you. Fuck yeah. Oh. My combo ended. God damn, I can chain so well off of those enemies. Someone went down. That means we're not getting our grade chain anymore.
I wish I had power like that.
Just absolutely comboing the shit out of people. Like, how many enemies can I brawl at the same time?
Move it or die.
Yep. I lost my... They blocked, so I lost my combo.
Come on, really?
Meaning I couldn't hit them with that tier 2. Okay, let's chain ya. Let's chain.
A forward kill. Killing flash! But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero.
Oh, there goes my chance to. Oh, fuck you. Oh my god, he really just did that. You know what? Let me just... Sorry guys, I literally... There we go. I could operate again. Ah, that's really good on Aizen.
I refuse to fall here.
Literally stunned me till I had no stamina left. And it just kept doing it. That was shit. It's like, I can't even move out of it. It's just like, stun me, then as soon as I was unstunned, stun me again before I can move. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, here's the thing that might make that even more shit. Is that it's likely that if I did... if I blocked, it would have powered through. And, additionally, I was mid-comboing them when they hit me.
But there are demons right under their noses.
Abbey's security is certainly lacking here. The whole point of building those massive walls around the city is to keep people safe inside.
But if there's a demon outbreak on the inside, those same walls will make it harder for everyone to escape.
The palace covers a lot of ground, so there are tons of hiding places. It wouldn't be hard for a demon to slip in through the waterway.
I'm sure the Abbey is aware of that. Perhaps it's a trap made to lure intruders in.
What? They lure demons in and then ignore them? Something doesn't add up.
I know, right?
Not a slime, but you'll be just fine. Ah, I didn't tier 2. It didn't count. Yeah, because it has to be 8 moves and I only did 5.
Well then, let's move on.
That's fine. We could get the charge back real easy.
You're fighting the Reaper.
Keep the combo going.
Your style is really unique.
I'll end this quickly.
Nothing can stop these fists.
Yeah, I forgot how fast break gauge recharges if you're doing good combos. This is a very, very... Yep, I was saying it was linear, and they just branched it back out slightly. Take the life bottle. Fuck it, let's fuck around and find out. There we go. Now we just... Shit. God damn, it keeps stunning me. There we go.
We're finished here. Let's go.
No XP. Oh, we didn't get anything out of that. Well, that's shit. I guess we can get money out of it, so... Also, I like how they do the same thing they do in Tales of Berseria, where the arena is based off of where you were.
They were nothing.
When you... Oh, okay, let me just... You know, while I'm talking anyways, there's a bot I need to remove from existence. Yeah. So let me just click on you. Let's remove you from existence. Nope. I do not necessarily care about becoming famous, I just care about doing things I like. You can piss off. It's not even a... And I doubt that would even work. Stupid bot. I think that breaches TOS. Oh dear God, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, so. What was I on about? Hope that's a trap. By a trap, I mean I already been there.
We need to get through here while it's still nighttime.
The perfect place for prognostication. Eeny, teeny, spiny crow. Which way shall we go?
Moggy-Loo.
Oh, verily the icy glare of death. Boy, which way do you think is best?
There must be a way up somewhere. Let's find it.
Oh, I had a thought, got distracted. Story of my goddamn life there.
The thought of killing a man weighing heavy even on your own damaged conscience?
Not especially. But I wonder how you remain so flippant about it.
Hey, I'm not here to murder anyone. I'm just tagging along in search of my traitor.
Do we have to kill him? Can't we just make him stop this nectar business?
I don't think he'd listen to us.
Welcome to the Yuri Loyal school of if they're too big of a problem.
Is a real shady character. The Abbey and the religion are popular now, but 3 years ago, no one had heard of them. High Priest Gideon was the one who led the church through those dark days.
But once Malakim became visible to the general public, and they learned how effective Moloch arts were against demons, that all changed.
Humans are such fools, only believing what they can see with their own eyes.
And once the church had attained popular support, a nasty power struggle swept through the ranks. Many vied for the mantle of High Priest. Charlatans, power-hungry converts, but they all faded away.
They left the church?
No, they all met their maker. Some from disease, others from accidents. And in the end, Gideon became High Priest.
He may be the head of the church, but the people clamor for Shepherd Artorius. That's gotta sting.
Either way, if we're to face him, he might have some tricks up his sleeve. We'll need to keep our eyes open.
It doesn't matter who he is. We just do our job.
On to battle!
Man, a game I really want to get, but I don't have a Switch, which it might convince me to get a Switch entirely because of this game existing, is Neo: The World Ends With You. Because I 100%ed, like, I almost 100%ed the first The World Ends With You game on the DS, which I'll have to say, the experience is very much meant for the DS, so any port of it that isn't on a DS-like system does have a certain missing element to it. Because one of the major things in the in the first game, one of the major mechanics is that you have a character on the top screen, character on the bottom screen. Their actions slightly affect each other, but all in all, they are kind of isolated. Like, their actions affect the battle. They both are important to the battle. Damage dealt from one side does carry over to the other character situation, because they're supposed to be like split between two realities, but the monsters are tied between both, so dealing damage in one deals damage in both. And I really like that. It's like you're both alone, but you're working together. And they kind of bring back that idea and concept in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. And the thing with it is that, in a weird way,
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
it was a weird way to couch co-op on the DS, which I actually did that before with my little brother, is couch co-oping with the DS, because the top screen was controlled by the buttons, and the bottom screen was controlled by the stylus, and there's a character for each. Neku is on the bottom, and whoever partner he has is always on the top screen. And
if you want to live, get out of my way.
There's a little thing, the light puck mechanic, where you do a combo, then the guy on the top screen does a combo. You guys keep doing combos back and forth. You get a damage multiplier that increases steadily.
Scout ship setting sail.
Like you steadily get an increase in damage up to like a ×2 multiplier, and that's real neat. Then it's just how the combat system was really built to aesthetically like work with the DS, that made it really like it made it very charming. Let me just get some stamina back. I know souls, but you know. How do I change targets? I was gonna give Rokuro stamina. But yeah, the world ends with you. The first game, the entire combat was originally designed with the DS in mind. That later ports of it just can't capture the same like magic of the DS version. Especially because you have like little details like because damage dealt to one character deals damage technically to both. They share a health bar, and so you could actually see the health bar stretch across both screens, and if damage was dealt to one character, it would drain from the top. Like if it was damage it's like if the partner took damage, god fucking hell, there we go, god damn it, they're gonna stun lock me again. Well, fuck me. Okay.
Your style is really unique.
But yeah, if the partner took damage, it drained from the top. If Neku took damage, the HP bar would drain from the bottom. And if and you know, if both ends eventually meet somewhere in the middle. You know, if the drainage from both sides eventually touch in the middle, or not even in the middle, because if one character is doing god awful and is taking like a shit ton of damage, the drainage can come from their side of the screen down to the other side of the screen.
Don't waste my time.
And oh no, it's details like that that made it real interesting. And one thing I really need to see is how they ported one particular optional boss fight
If you want to live, get out of my way.
that you can only get after you beat the game. There's an optional boss fight, Mr. Hanakoma? Is I think the guy's name? He's this really cool dude. He's there's an optional boss fight after you beat the game. Where you like that's in a technically not canon event in time. And with that, it's like right.
Victory is ours.
But one thing with that boss fight is that in the top screen he has one form, in the bottom screen he has another form. So I'm really curious as to like there are a couple there's a couple fights like that because there's like a pair of characters that are bound just like Neku and the main character are in the fight. I want to see how those fights are handled in future ports.
Victory is ours.
If it's like any fight where they continue messing with the two-screen gimmick, I wonder how they do it in the ports where there's not two screens.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero. Thunder. Die. We're wide open. Form zero. Let's go. The Reaper's power. We're wide open. Burn. Die or be killed. Let's go. This is the Reaper's power. No escape. Let's go.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
Let me collect that. I'm getting low on rations. Though the gold is that's the fun thing about this game so far, like this playthrough, is it's constantly like a slow depletion of slow depletion of gold for food. Arts, items. let's take a look into cooking. Auto cook. Choose dish. Something that we just happen to have shit for. Shit, why haven't we been cooking this? Because we've been getting lots of supplies for this. Ooh, yes, this. Okay, if we get our ass handed to us.
I'm as handy with a kitchen knife as I am with a sword.
Rokro learned burn -60. Okay. That's pretty good. You're fucked.
Let's go.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Again, something I just have to say in regards to Aizen that I have to really respect him for is that his main gimmick is in fact dunking on people that are down. Super armored bastards. Beans. I'd like this. Oh, we're good now.
Well then, let's move on.
Hit like a goddamn truck. I do like Aizen having the ability to charge himself up a little. One thing in this game, unlike in Berseria, is that like health management is it's a lot easier. Simply because very early in the game you can stack on equipment abilities that
This is unexpected.
really up life regen, like healing via various effects.
Well, isn't this a rare collection of tomes? You royals
Normally
sure have
the
pockets
effect
to burn.
is like heal on kills.
Oh, books in the ancient tongue.
Can you read it?
Well, no, but I just...
This has nothing to do with our job.
I like how the secret passage is the one with the unshaded book. The perfectly unshaded.
If you want it, just take it. Don't pretend to be noble. You're consorting with demons.
Good grief, Velvet. You can't lighten up for once in your life?
Lighten up? Did you forget we're here to kill someone?
You really want that ratty old thing? There's gotta be way pricier ones.
Why was there just random pieces of scrap in the bookshelf?
So Magilo, which way to the worship hall?
Which way indeed?
I asked you a question.
I told you I've been here before, but I never said I was an expert.
And I said we'd dump you if you started to annoy me.
Dump me? Then you'll need to look for a trash can first.
I'm the fool for even trying to hold a conversation with you.
That's the spirit. Loosen up those shoulders, and the way forward ought to make itself plain.
Oh, this man.
On to battle.
I'm sorry, sir.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Those poor soldiers. Okay, I do not care enough about the grade bonus. I want to. I will wait. I'll let this bar deplete. We don't exist. Yeah, I knew that was the goal. Okay, not as clean as the last fight, where we gave them the dunking of a lifetime. Yes, give me the refining powder. Some silver scrap. Panacea. As a kid, I used to pronounce them Panacea. That's because I only read the words before, never actually listened to them. And that's what happens when you live in a social vacuum for 8 years.
A bit. I can teach you a spell that will help.
Like that eeny teeny spiny crow thing?
No, that was divination to draw back the Veil of Fate. This spell is a bit of magic that will improve your fortune. Here is what you must chant. Magicazam! See? It totally works.
I'm not sure. What did the spell do?
It's a pointless charm to dispel a pointless worry.
If it's pointless, why even perform it?
Because humans are creatures that find themselves burdened unknowingly by pointless things. In any case, chant after me. Are you ready?
All right.
Magicazam!
Magicazam.
I can't hear you! Try again! Magicazam!
I like how they're just yelling like jackasses during an assassination.
Magicazamazam!
Again!
Magicazamazam!
Is that all you've got?
Magicazamazam!
Shh, keep it down. We're trying to sneak in, remember?
What?
Just an old gag.
Shut up.
Ow, what was that for? I was only easing the boy's nerves.
We have more important things to worry about.
Demons and Malachim are such stiffs.
Magicazam.
Huh? Did that help? And now the boy consoles me. Well, that was pointless.
Turn around. I dare you.
A foe worth killing.
Come on. There we go. I'm sorry, sir, but you must get dunked on.
Well then, let's move on.
Lose our combo, that's fine. Does not matter. We're not gonna get a 2x great combo in this fucking library. Hearing something a wee bit weird.
Here I crumble! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal!
Ah, fuck. The fuck? There we go.
Worth the effort.
We have a boss fight up. We have a boss.
Keep up, or
A boss fight approaching, so we might as well. And we have so many new moves, so Slag Assault maybe? Actually, probably not. I probably want Tearing Thorn here. I got all these new moves to mess with. Alright. workshop it as they go on. Let's.
Show him how Ifreed's crew can sail.
All right. It's a boss fight, so might as well pop in as Velvet.
Are you Gideon?
I am in prayer at the moment. Who are you?
I asked you first.
Such ill manners. But what else could I expect of a demon?
Stop right there! Another accurate augury.
An ambush.
Is this more of your Reaper's curse? Or do you think the old lady sold us out?
You figured it out, didn't you? That he's running the Nectar operation.
Indeed. I followed up on each of the incidents you caused, and the trail led me all the way to the High Priest Gideon.
Yet you still defend him?
The punishment he deserves is for the Abbey to administer.
Punishment? How dare you? Do you realize how much I've done for the good of the Abbey?
Make her nice and desperate, Velvet. I just know the result will be something wonderful.
Stay out of this, witch.
She is. She's walking off.
Stand aside. I'll take care of this right here, right now.
I cannot. The laws of the Abbey are clear. Fire water?
Ready to die? Think you can dodge?
Oh, get knocked the fuck out, Eleanor.
Fire and water! How's this? How's this?
Madam Eleanor!
Damn, reinforcements.
They have the advantage at range.
Crush her head.
Leave Madame Eleanor alone, you fiend!
Get absolutely fucked on.
There you are, Bien Phu. Did you think you could run from your true mistress?
Miss Maki-Lou!
I'm putting you back where you belong. You, descendant of the Seventh Grove, see our vows renewed. May our prayers of discontent vanish infinitesimal into the void. Remember this true name I bestow unto you, Fushi Cass! Oh, now it is on!
That power. Are you an exorcist?
Wrong. I am a witch, for whom the universe is a plaything, and the souls of men but motes. Oh, but if it's a name you need, call me Miss Maki-Lou.
A human consorting with demons? Have you no shame, girl?
Girl.
Woe us, Margaret.
Oh, I'm nothing like Berseria.
Killing flash! When I get close, I won't miss! Force zero! Thunder!
Fuck. There we go. Tear to her.
How could I be so weak?
Stand aside.
Just gut punches her.
Wait! All I did for the sake of the Abbey. We needed money to build the temple. That's why I sold the nectar. I know I was wrong to produce so much of it, but I was only trying to help the people as best I could. Let's talk this over. Who ordered you here? Was it the sick? Was it the doctors? Or... No. Was it Artorias? I knew it! Damn his eyes! So he wants to wipe me out of existence, does he? That bastard! After all the work I did for him! No!
Velvet?
That false savior will pay! You won't be rid of me so easily!
You can't die now! You think you could read books when you're dead?
Don't you die either, Velvet.
Priesty's getting away.
He won't. I'll hunt him down.
So I didn't actually talk about Magilu and what her build is.
So, not even the High Priest is immune to Demon Blight.
I guess he hit his limit.
She is insanely useful because one of her main gimmicks, besides the fact that she is a blatant spellcaster and does actually come packed with decent healing abilities, unlike Eisen's healing. Not as good as Laphicet's healing, but better than Eisen.
What was that?
She is just generally a better spellcaster. As such, her main gimmick is actually
What is that?
really fun, and I'll get into it. I'll get into it in a bit.
The demon returned to human form? And what is that beast?
There's a barrier here.
So what? The Abbey is holding this thing captive?
This barrier. I know it well.
It seems our errand has met with success. At least technically speaking.
Right. Let's get out of here. What did you do to the High Priest? What is this demon? I don't know, and I don't care.
Stone cold motherfucker.
You are the mockery. What do you hope to do to me without your exorcist powers? Who are you? Who are you people?
That was some night, though.
Stay sharp. Dawn hasn't come yet.
She just tries so hard to be a good, like to be heroic, and we just shit on her so
Stealing
much.
a Moloch from an exorcist. How did you pull that one off, Magilu?
Bienfu was my Moloch to begin with. Then he betrayed me and ran away from his rightful home.
Miss Magilu treats Malakim so bad. I couldn't take it anymore. After a little while, I ran into Madame Eleanor. She was so much nicer to me.
I see. Now, just how am I going to punish you for that little slander on my character?
The bad days are here again.
I love
You're an exorcist, then.
the,
I'm a witch, silly. Bienfu here is the catalyst thingy for my magic.
But only exorcists can form a pact with Malakim.
Oh yeah? Says who? Someone who likes making dumb rules?
Enough, Velvet. Questioning her is a good way to go mad.
the bad days have returned. I am happy to play this game again. It's like normally it's like, you went through the game one time, why give a shit about doing it a second time? And there's quite a few games where experiencing it twice is not worth it. But I will recommend doing a second playthrough of this. Maybe not immediately after, but doing what I did where I waited like 6 months to do it again. A lot more fun.
You did the job well, it seems.
You heard quickly.
That's about all I'm good for. And with these old ears, sometimes it's hard to hear it all.
And did you learn anything about the key for passing through the barrier?
Yes. Only the high-ranking exorcists can enter through the barrier protecting Artorias and his temple. Exorcists are considered high-ranking if they are accompanied by at least 4 greater Malakim.
So if we had 4 powerful Malakim with us, we could slip through.
But Malakim outside the Abbey's control are rare. They thought this through.
Well, we have 2.
Well, I may not
we have 3
look it, but
Malaks.
I'm a greater Malak.
Aizen, Laphicet, and Bienfu. So we just need one more.
We'll have to steal it then.
We have 2.
So I have to come too?
We have a human,
Sounds like a
2
pain.
devils, and 4 angels.
Then stay. We don't need you. We'll keep Bienfu, though.
You have no courtesy. How about, it would be an honor, Madame Magilu? More like that.
Would you come if we asked? To attack the shepherd?
Depends on how you ask. A battle between shepherd and demon sounds like a real fine spectacle.
I'm afraid this is just how Miss Magilu is.
Miss Magilu, I would like it if you came with us. Please.
Rokuro and Isaac go like,
Laphicet.
well, shit.
Well, what choice does that leave me? I suppose I could tag along a little while longer.
You can count on me.
Melchior will be there. You and I still share the same goal.
Our business is done. You can have this back.
Keep it, dear. As long as you have that, we will count you as an ally worthy of aid.
Allies of the ones trying to kill the Savior? You might regret that.
Such a considerate young lady. Listen, dear, all of us live on the fringes of their so-called reason, do we not?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
We're all outlaws here.
Velvet, wait.
My.
I can't blame him. It's been a long night.
Some aid for your allies?
Of course. Right away.
I still have like 15 minutes at the very least of
You're
streaming
finally
left.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry
This
about
would have
it.
been a great
Getting
like
sleepy and
cutoff
hungry
point,
is a natural part of life.
but we must go a little bit longer.
I won't eat you.
What about your wounds? Feeling pain? That's also natural, right?
I'm fine. It was nothing.
You're really tough, aren't you, Velvet?
You have to be tough if what you seek is revenge.
Revenge?
We're leaving. Rokuro and the others are waiting at the plaza.
I like how it's Rokuro and the others, like out of all the names.
What joy to face a clear, refreshing morning. Especially after a long night of meting punishment on my heartless betrayer.
My poor battered body.
That always gets
You better
me.
not kill our key.
You're one to talk. Better not eat the boy. He's your precious key now.
I know.
Oh?
You're facing the Shepherd and an Empyrean. Old Shepsy's one thing, but Empyreans are, you know, just gods who created the world. You think you can win just by smacking it around a bit?
That's
And
no
then they
Empyrean.
did.
It's a phony. Artorias is just using a legend to control the people. Wouldn't a true god be able to do something about the demon blight?
You don't believe in Innominat?
I believe there exists something people call Innominat. But it's just a Moloch that used a special art to bring the other Molochim into our world.
You sound confident.
I witnessed it 3 years ago.
Well, if it's not actually a god we're against, we just might stand a chance.
Of course we do. And ultimately, our target is Artorias. I don't care about anything
Can't
else.
expect to take down a
Revenge
god by
against
beating it up
Artorias.
a little, by
For her
beating it around a little bit. Don't worry
All right,
about it.
Laphicet. Which way is the Empyrean's throne?
It was north of Logris, in the mountains up the Danan Highway.
If
And
exorcists
so
are
then
keeping
they
up their
did,
inspections,
because it had a health
they might
bar.
provide us a chance to steal another Moloch.
I sent my men to Silfjay with orders to scout out the inspectors. With their information, we'll be able to plan the attack.
We can meet up at Port Zexon.
That's the plan.
I like the implication that Eisen just has a bird just
Those
somewhere
Silfjays
on
are
his
handy
person.
little birds, aren't they?
Not only will they always find their destination, they can make for emergency rations in a pinch. I hear grilled Silfjay goes rather well with a nice glass of the hard stuff.
It's because of the work those birds do for us that we're able to stay one step ahead of the Abbey. Those birds are indispensable to us pirates, and we consider them a part of our crew. Don't even joke about eating them.
All right. Still, I wonder how they actually do their thing. I know that carrier pigeons rely on their homing instincts, but sylph jays can locate a person wherever they are, right?
They're really smart birds. I read in a book that rather than memorizing locations, they can pick up on people's wavelengths. When you send out a sylph jay, the bird can sense the change in your thoughts and will seek out the recipient you have in mind.
I hardly ever see them in the wild. Are they a kind of Moloch or something?
No, they're not Malachine. They're just an incredibly rare species native to an island in the north. It's a funny story. A chance storm sent us docking at that island, and a mother sylph jay got blown onto our ship, eggs, nest, and all. Sadly, the mother bird died almost immediately. But Benwick stepped in and kept her eggs safe and warm.
So that's why they're so attached to him. Usually, they're really hard to train as messenger birds, too.
That's Benwick for you. He's always had a knack for things that would give other people trouble.
Maybe when they hatched, they took one look at his wild hair and mistook him for their mother.
You know what? They are comfortable enough with him to use his head for their nest. So you might have a point. Now that you mention it, he did ask me not to hit him on the head, because one of the sylph jays just laid her eggs.
Well, if more birds are on the way, we could just eat one to see how it tastes.
No! Don't even think about it!
It was worth a try.
Oh, Moloch ranks.
Hello again. I'm Yenfu Amalek. Nice to meet you all.
Who are you talking to?
Just so you know, I'm a greater Moloch. You're a greater Moloch too, Laphicet. I'm sure we'll get along great.
I'm classified as a greater Moloch?
That should be no surprise. You've got a lot of power, despite your appearance. You're a greater Moloch too, aren't you, Eisen?
Hell yeah.
So I've been told. But I can't say I care for measures made by folks who tether my kind.
I didn't know
Damn.
that's what it
Also,
was.
damn straight,
I'm
Eisen.
sorry.
No, don't worry about it. Just promise me you won't judge your own value from a label given to you by others.
I won't. I promise.
What if that's all that gives me self-worth?
The pirates and demons.
that's also
Give him no heed.
mood.
To me, you are the greatest of all.
The greatest? Do you really mean it? Oh, Miss Magulu, you're so kind! You've changed so much since I left.
But you haven't changed at all. You are eternally my greatest servant.
Oh, I don't want to be the greatest then! Oh, this is bad.
And our roster of the oblivious grows longer.
Every time the punchy man speaks, I just go, yep. What do you have to say?
I hear the High Priest was injured and will be recuperating somewhere for the near future. The church is saying he was cleaning his villa when something fell off a shelf and hit him. But there's also rumors that thieves snuck into the palace and attacked him. If that's true, who could have done it? He's always been there for the people, and everyone looks up to him.
What a terrible rumor.
Indeed. I want to believe it's just that, a rumor, but it's got the children all frightened.
I'm not scared at all.
Liar! Sis saw you crying. I'm the one who's not scared at all. If any bad guys show up, I'll handle them.
Ooh, scary. I'm sure bad guys won't come near you.
Something fell off a shelf? Nice. They're doing a really good job of covering this up.
If it got out that the High Priest was murdered, and in the castle of all places, the
I
people
like
would
to
lose faith in the
imagine
government.
this. I'd like to imagine that this woman heard all the shit they just said. Wait, he's dead?
Look at this. Show him how Ifreed's crew can sail.
Yeah. Alright, so let's actually
Show me off my
switch.
morbid menagerie.
Let's actually switch the Magilu for a Rue. And we've been introduced to the character long enough that I feel completely okay with just immediately right off the bat fucking with cosmetics. Magilu's a little bit of the interesting case in which it's like Magilu is an interesting situation. Oops. I had a direction I was going, but I, for the life of me, can't recall it. That's been happening a lot today. It's fine. Oh wait, yeah, no, that. She's in the interesting thing where a lot of her alternative outfits don't really click to me all that well.
Hey, I remember you. I'd never forget someone dressed as weird as you guys. You're those traveling misfits. The ones who did that Dove act in Logris. Mad Lou's Menagerie, right?
It's Magilu's menagerie. Get it right or pay the price. So, you saw us in Logris?
That's right. I was there on Port Zexon business. I really looked forward to seeing you perform, but it never happened. But today's my lucky day. How about performing here in Port Zexon tomorrow? I want to see that sullen girl go coo again. It was hilarious. And that magician's dove trick, too.
Sure, but I'll have you know we don't come cheap.
Oh, I've got the money. I'd pay anything to see that again.
No.
Oh, come on, please?
Take a hint.
Hey now, don't be like that.
Sorry, friend. Best give it up. Otherwise, my apprentice here might show you a special trick she's been itching to practice. One where she makes you disappear.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Do it.
If you insist. But just a warning, there's no guarantee you'll make it back. Still want to try?
Wait, seriously?
Seriously. And remember, it's Magilu's menagerie. See you at our next show.
That's... You know, it's fitting I switched to her. Let's look at her arts. Yeah, we're gonna want to change that real quick. So, yeah, she is a heavy caster build. And as such... I think this is like the equivalent of the X button, so we're gonna customize these. Yeah, fairy circle and healing circle. Then we're gonna put over here, we're gonna have she's a real big fan of fire and water based moves. So kind of Aizen is good at with earth and wind. She is good with fire and water. Wait. Fire line. Blood moon. Crown fire. Then another button we will put as water mine. Yep. There we go. Yeah, so he is a heavy caster build.
Lord Arturius' speech really struck a chord with me. I'm sure everyone else in town feels the same way. Actually, it would be problematic if they don't.
Why would you have a problem with that?
One word, lady. Business. The ceremony to move the great Empyrean Innominat is going on now, right? After a speech as moving as that, anyone would want to offer a prayer to the new Empyrean. Which is why I'm selling commemorative chalices. They've just come in from Port Zexon.
Oh, Innominat's blessings are many indeed. Are you decorating the chalices with anything?
I'm just about to deliver them to the craftsman to get them engraved.
I just hope all this effort doesn't go to waste.
Impossible! This is the perfect opportunity. I guess amateurs just don't get it.
I may not know business, but I know how this story ends.
Artorias, this ceremony, all of it. I'll end this by my own hand.
You said you want to end it? Oh dear.
Man, I've been feeling really out of it recently. I was much happier when I was drinking sweet, sweet nectar. It suddenly got a lot harder to get. The price shot up 20 times in the black market. I came to the capital hoping it'd be easier to find, but no one's got any.
Give it up. It's got vermilion ore in it.
What? Vermilion ore? I heard that stuff is crazy addictive. Real bad news.
That's why you're
It'll
searching
be easier
for
to
it.
quit now that it's harder to find. Real sailors don't need that crap, right?
Yeah, you're right. I don't need nectar. From now on, I'm going to the bar after work. Hey, buddy, thanks for the tip.
Real sailors don't use meth, they use whiskey.
We're to meet up
Look,
with
we
the
like
scouts at Port
destroying
Zexon.
our bodies, but you know, in a different way. Yeah. So, her ability, can't see it now, but
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're one to talk.
But her little gimmick, which I can't necessarily show here with ease, besides being a crazy good spellcaster in the party.
I'll finish this quickly.
Is Spell Absorber, which I instinctually, because I'm used to playing Aizen, saw enemies falling and thought, I should use Spell Absorber now. I should use my special now, but that's not how it do. But basically, Spell Absorber, you saw it do nothing, and that's because it doesn't do anything against most enemies, but if an enemy is spellcasting, that's when it's useful. She has a bar under her health, which I'll get into another fight that, you know, like she has a bar under her health, like this meter. Lafisa has the same thing when,
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Lafisa also has a bar, but when he uses his ability, the bar drains down. Magulu's bar fills up when enemies are casting a spell when you use the ability, because you interrupt the spell and then you fill up the bar. If you max out the bar, you do a you basically do a high-powered spell based off of what was absorbed to make up that bar's fullness. So with that out of the way, I think it is actually a good time to call it here. See you around.